What's up guys, I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to show beginner's guide of this new game called Hyperscape. And sorry that I'm 2 weeks late, but I was just waiting for this game to come out and I had some work to do, so please forgive me, and I'll try to be consistent again. Please like, share and subscribe. So, the game. The game is Crown Rush rather than a straight up battle royale. You're trying to get the crown, not to be the last guy standing. Often these are the same thing in other games. The crown will spawn once it reaches a player amount of at most 15 players, 5 squads. Once it does, you win by picking it up and holding it for 45 seconds. When you have the crown, everyone can see where you are. You're the priority target for everyone. Dogging and staying alive with the crown rather than getting kills can work, but it's difficult to do this without killing most other players. Everyone has the same health for the entire game, which is 120 HP. There are no extra health bars. The circle works differently in Hyperscape. The district will shut off one by one, funneling players into a smaller space rather than a decreasing circle. With only one district left to play in, things are tightly packed once the crown spawns. This is where getting on top of rooftop becomes pretty important. Not everyone drops from the same starting point. Different teams are organized on different opposing corners. This means that if you travel halfway across the map to land, others will probably have already landed and looted there. It also means there is no benefit to going for the closest POI or the furthest POI. Each has the same chance of having other players there. Now, about the hacks. Hacks are special abilities that you can collect. They do different things like let you jump or be invulnerable for a short period of time and can be powered up. You can fuse abilities to level them up. This can reduce their cooldown or make them last longer. There are 11 hacks in Hyperscape. First is armor, where it will stop you from using your weapons and abilities, but it will allow you to draw fire and absorb damage from enemies. So if you're looking to draw up integrate distraction plans, or you're willing to sacrifice yourself so your teammate can get away, this is the hack for you. Second is ball, where you become a giant bouncing ball that jumps over high rises with this hacks. Ball is more a movement hack, so it won't grant you much in the attack or defense department, but it does make getting away more about easy. Third is heal, where if you like being the team medic, heal will let you drop a health station that will automatically heal you and your teammates. It does take a little while to work, so if you're planning on running this in your builds, you'll need to find a defensive area to deploy it in. Fourth is invisibility, where you become invisible and it can grant you a few seconds to scrabble. The hack does what it says on the tin, and it's great in both offense and defense. Fifth is magnet, where it attracts enemies so you can ensnare them in an area of effect. It can be used for quick gateways and clutch situations, or allow you to set up traps for unsuspecting victims. Sixth is mine, where you can place mines down that will target the unsuspecting enemy that triggers it. It's great if you want to make a nuisance of yourself or turn the tables on an aggressive squad. But towards the late game, where players are taking things more slowly, it's not always a good hack to have equipped. Seventh is reveal, where it reveals on enemies in a direction of your choice. This is useful in hot drop situations, but given players rarely sit still in Hyperscape, its usefulness wears pretty thin, even when fully upgraded. Eighth is slam, where it it will throw you high into the air, allowing you a little wiggle from room before pulling you back down and performing an AoE slam on enemies below you. Not a shockwave where it will knock players back in all directions. It does less damage than slam, but it can also be used to get some air over the opponents. Fire it at your feet or a wall and you'll be thrown into the opposite direction, making you a harder target to shoot. And it's a ranged AoE hack. 10th is teleport, where you can teleport to a location in the direction of your aim. So if you need to duck out of a fight quickly or find a new angle, teleportation is a good hack to have. And finally, 11th is wall, where it is great for those more strategically minded, as it allows you a quick break from the action by building a big wall. Well, now about the weapons. While you can find a higher tier weapon, you can also fuse two identical weapons to make them the next tier up. There are 9 guns in Hyperscape. First, the D-Tap. It is an automatic pistol with a regular body damage of 5 per hit on level 1. Second is Hexfire. It is a minigun with a headshot of 6 per hit on level 1. Third is Komodo. It is like a grenade launcher with a regular body damage of 20 per hit on level 1. Fourth is Manmont MK1. It is like a shotgun with a headshot of 105 per hit on level 1. Fifth is Protocol V. It is like a sniper with a headshot damage of 75 per hit on level 1. Sixth is Right One. It is like a hand cannon with a headshot of 39 per hit on level 1. Seventh is Salvo EPL. It is a grenade launcher with a regular body shot of 15 per hit on level 1. Eighth is Skybreaker. It is also a grenade launcher with a regular body damage shot from 16 to 50 per hit on level 1. And at last but not least is Ripper. It is like a assault rifle with a headshot of 16 per hit on level 1. Now about the echoes. Loot in the game can be improved by fusing it with an identical item. With weapons, this can change a lot of things like their damage or magazine size. Abilities can also be fused. When you die at a spot, you are not dead, but you stay as an echo. This is kind of like playing as a ghost. Only your squad can see you. You can still run, jump, and ping. Once you're dead, you become a scout. You can move around the map pinging enemies, weapons, anything you find. You can even track enemy teams and call it out to your squad. This is a really useful role. In certain situations, it is even worthwhile to stay dead as a team's scout rather than coming back quickly. When your team kills an enemy, a yellow triangle will appear in that spot. You can recruit it by standing on the triangle and bringing your team over. Only echoes can see the triangle, so keep in mind you'll have to call it out or ping it. There are also other stuff in Hyperscape like breakable windows, breakable doors, jump pads, and etc. But you will see me play with those things in my next video. Hope this video was helpful and fun to see, and see you on the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.